Hello and welcome to Pantheon of Geeks. You join me for another No Man's Sky video. This is the third one I've done. I've been playing it for about a week and I just wanted to show you an update on where I'm up to and my impressions of the game so far. Because I've got a lot to... I've done a lot and I've enjoyed what I'm doing, so I want to say that up front. I've enjoyed the game. I really enjoyed playing it so far. But I did want to actually just show you where I'm up to, what I think, and this is a very long loading screen. Okay, and it is a loading screen. But yeah, you can probably see there's more names of systems coming up as well. I mean, I don't know whether that's to do with the discoveries or not. Ah, here we are. Okay, so here we are. We're on. Can't even remember what planet I'm on now. Next to this facility. So I have been through quite a lot of planets. I'll just show you. We've got. You might recognise some of these names. There we go. Those are all the systems I've been to. So I've been through quite a lot. I've been following the path of Atlas, so it doesn't take you directly towards the galactic core. Though that is a choice. You get three choices, whether you just want to go and explore on your own, or whether you want to take some black hole shortcuts, or whether you want to follow the path of Atlas. So I've pretty much followed the path of Atlas. I'll come and show you my ship, which I've parked really badly on the side of a hill. Here we are. Right, there it is. So you see it's a very different ship. I've been through a few ships. This one is my favourite. It's really cool. I really like this one. It's kind of a freighter, kind of mini cargo ship. It's not as big as a freighter, but there we go. It's a mini cargo ship, shall we say. Let's get inside it. It's got a really different HUD on there. Really like that. If we just go to the options menu, see it's a 30 slot inventory. We've got quite a lot of stuff in here at the moment. And then we've got a 24 slot tool. It's got plenty of slots left to go. But we've got grenades in there and bolts and mining beam. And that's my own inventory. I've got 33 slots. And I've got 3 Atlas stones. So I've been to 3 of the Atlas stations. So I'm just going to take it off. So, yeah, so I've discovered a lot of planets. I've been around, I've enjoyed it. I've done a lot of mining, done a lot of trading. I bought this ship. There's 7 million units. I bought it off somebody on a station. And I've bought all the upgrades, obviously, for myself. So I have made quite a bit of money on it and just bought stuff. Which is basically all you can do in the game, really. I mean, this is where I want to talk about some of the flaws of the game as I'm just sort of flying around the planet. So, as you can see, there's plenty of stuff going on in the game. If we just fly around, there's plenty of actual things. There's another little bit of the station there, there's a little bit of the station there, a little bit of the station there. But every planet is the same as such. You get different resources and they look different, but every planet has this sort of random allotment of tiny little things, like monoliths like this. And knowledge stuff. I quite like, one of the things I like about the game is learning the languages of the aliens. I think that's quite cool because you begin to understand them more and more as the game progresses. It's a really good way to actually, rather than just giving you a universal translator and starting off, you have to guess a lot at the beginning. The more you get to these stones, the more you learn, the more you understand them. I think that's a really good idea, but you still go into the same few monoliths. Nothing much happens. See, I just clicked on that. I've learned the Kovacs word for Atlas. Yeah, I think it's a good idea. You have to learn a language, but it's a bit repetitive how you actually do it in this. And you only learn like one word at a time, which is a bit weird because in reality you don't really learn a single word a single random word, and then another single random word, and then go off somewhere and learn another random word that has no connection to each other. It's a bit strange, but I like the idea. But anyway, we're flying around. As I was saying, there's plenty of buildings, but there's no cities. There's no there's no cities. There's nothing bigger than a little outpost, and the outposts just spread around the place. Ow. That's one flaw of that ship. Every time I get out of it, if I don't land on the ground, it hurts me. Steal some stuff. So, oh, there's an alien life form. Just scanning while we're here. But I like the idea of collecting these alien life forms, scanners. I just feel like the scanner should be more powerful, because it's quite often they run away from me, or they're flying in the sky and I can't actually scan them. This guy looks awesome actually. It's one of the weirdest creatures I've seen. I've seen some weird ones. I like this guy, it's cool. He's just running around. Apparently if you feed these guys, they will sometimes poop out rare resources or lead you to rare resources or dig them up. He is looking for some of that's what the little search icon is though. Oh look, I think he may have found that for me. He did indeed. There we go. So it does work. That's the first time it's actually worked for me, but there we go, on camera as well. I think he's going back to his daily life now. Cool. So yeah, that works, that's cool. Let's get to this other monolith. So, if I sound like I'm a bit down on the game at times, it's just because I feel there was stuff that should have been included with it, that was promised, and hasn't been. And the original build of the game, from what I've seen, I didn't play it, had a lot more in it than this one. Which is fine, I mean, I don't mind it being introduced slowly. You want to make sure things are working. Oh, here's a good example. Calm. I know the word calm. I don't know the word burn. Faint, if the mind invaded, postulates on my skin. Wait it out. It says be calm. I'm going to wait it out. There we go. So, I like those little things, because you can't always understand what they're saying, so sometimes it's a bit random, but as you learn the words, it makes sense. It's one of the things I do like about the way they've done this. But as I was saying, not everything was included so far, which has been promised to be included, which isn't the end of the world if you still intend to put that in. This guy's still digging stuff up for me, excellent. If you still intend to put that in for free, but one of the nasty rumours that I heard was DLC was mentioned. Which, if the DLC is new things that were not promised and haven't already been promised and sold, that's fine. But if it's actually basic stuff that was meant to be sold with the game and now they want us to pay for that content, I'm not very happy about that. And I don't think a lot of people are, from what I've seen on the interwebs. And I don't blame anyone for not being happy about that, because I'm not. It's one of the things that's annoying me a little bit about the game, because it's such a good base, such a good starting point for a game. Everything is pretty much working, but as I was about to say before, it has crashed my graphics card a few times, and I've had to actually reinstall drivers on my graphics card. I'm running an NVIDIA 960 on this. I'll need some fuel. And it has crashed it, strangely enough. Other than that, the game's run okay. I've not really seen many bugs, other than it blasting you off in space a couple of times, rather than just launching like it just did there. That does sometimes happen. But as you can see again, we've got a pretty barren planet. Most of the planets are like this, they're barren, and have different varying toxicities, which you may have seen in the first videos that I did. Don't even know what this is. Shall I have next to it? Yeah, go on, let's have a look. not many planets have the water on that I've experienced. There's some water over there, can be toxic. Ouch. Again, see, if you don't land right straight on the ground, when I jump out of that thing, it damages me. Not that that's a big issue, but nah. Let's get some more of these. So I do intend to keep playing the game. I don't think I'm going to do any more recordings after this one, unless they update the game and put some of the stuff in, like the buildings that they promised, or anything new that I haven't seen that I want to show you. I might do a quick video for the new stuff. As it is, I'm just going to continue through with the path of Atlas and see where that takes me, rather than taking the shortcuts to the Galactic Core. So I'm going to take the long and boring route, probably, because it's not really bringing me towards the Galactic Core. So the planets I'm finding are very similar, and so the ships. Basically, I'm quite happy with the ship I've got. It's a nice 30 slot ship. There are bigger ones. I've seen a couple of bigger ones a lot earlier in the game, but I think I've moved away from that planet because it was a bit nearer to the Galactic Core. I don't think there's anything around here actually. No, I can't be bothered. I'm going to have to go and get this plutonium. Oh, there's some... oh yeah, there's some things up there. So also, a few spoilers. Maybe you haven't got the Atlas Pass yet. What happened to me is I had to fly through 10 systems. I've heard it's between 3 and 10. So I had to do the full 10 systems before I got to the big Atlas station, where I got those red Atlas orb things. I got one of them anyway. It took me 10 systems to fly there, and then I still didn't get an Atlas Pass. I had to wait until I flew to the next system, where I flew into an anomaly, and then the anomaly gave me the pass. So at least a Gek called Polo gave me the pass, which is cool because he talks your language. It's quite interesting. I hope that's going somewhere storyline wise. And that's the other thing. There is no. It's not a big problem. There isn't really much storyline in the game. Oh, there's a crash ship. There isn't much storyline in the game. You are free to explore. It reminds me of Minecraft in that respect, only with a very loose sort of mission system. Oh, thought I was going to land in a hole then. I've done that before. I did land in a hole once, and then my ship wouldn't come out of the hole. This is interesting. I haven't seen this type before. With these things on the side. Let's have a look. That's a 31 slot ship. Ooh, tempting. I'll upgrade myself a slot. It does need all this repairing on it though. What have we got? Actual deflector that my ship doesn't have. But I've got all the blueprints for these things anyway. I've got tons of blueprints. I'm just getting duplicates now. That's another complaint I've got. That I've got everything. I want some new stuff. Basically. I'm going to leave that. I quite like the look of this ship actually. But I really like my own ship. Oh, the tail of this is pretty cool. Oh man, I don't know. It's an extra slot. But it doesn't mean repairing the thing. Let's just raid this area a bit. So these, if you've not opened any of these, you always get something to help you build a warp core. Either suspension fluid, which is the basic bit, or antimatter, which is the really good bit. Or the bit in between. Which I can't remember, I don't think we got any of that. Oh yeah, electron vapor, that's the other one. There we go. So I already know that. Everything I pick up now, I already know. I want some new stuff. I seem to have exhausted the amount of stuff in it very quickly. I have done a lot of exploring, maybe that's why, but lies dead beside the ship sits in control panel that sparks intermittently beside the dead robotic navigator hovers a sentinel that nudges the deceased life form almost as if to wake it. As I approach the floating machine, it fires a warning shot in my direction. So do I destroy the sentinel? I hate sentinels. I was going to leave them alone at first, but I got attacked by that many. I've killed lots. Especially now I'm a gun upgraded and I could kill lots. To peacefully destroy the sentinel. I'm going to destroy the sentinel, I don't like them. The ship's databanks. And I've learned something already. Well, that was a waste of time. But do I want the ship? That's the question. I wasn't expecting to find a ship. It's the same sort of design as mine, apart from it's got a different tail. It's got, instead of having the engine bit, it's got these almost like containers. I think mine looks cooler. It's only an extra slot and it means repairing the whole thing. Oh, is that that's some more of those creatures. Body scan them. Back in this. So I'm definitely having fun playing it. It's not the game that we were sold. It's kind of it's a light version of the game that we were sold. I'm really hoping, because it's a brilliant base for a game, I'm really hoping they put that extra stuff in there. But we'll just move along to the building here. So you see there's bits dotted around the place, as you've seen in the first two videos I did. I think I just flew over one of those drop pods that's got extra slots in it. I'm not too bothered about that, because once you've got the Atlas Pass, every station you visit there's a room you can go into and buy an extra slot, and there's a station in every system that I've been in anyway, so I'm not worried about it. In fact, I don't really need to go to this abandoned building. I'm going to go up in space and complain a bit more about things. So let's move up here. So pretty much every time I go into space I get attacked by pirates, which is fine. Probably won't get attacked now, there we go. And one of the best ways to get materials is just to literally just blast away here at this. There we go, copper. I mean, I do have this weapon, this phase beam, but it's honestly completely superfluous to mining. I thought this would be like a mining weapon, but it isn't. Right. I'm going to hit an asteroid one day. Oh, I have no slots though. I was going to move some. You can move things from the inventory to your inventory. I was going to do that to make a bit of room. What we'll do, we'll go and visit a station thing. Because there is it's actually a station there. So, you see all these planets. Yeah, I've been to some of these, I've been to some of these. Because one of the things I thought No Man's Sky would have was a lot more realistic way the planets work. Obviously these planets are far too close together for a start to look realistic. It's not the end of the world. We're apparently not in a skybox, but we are in a skybox, because you cannot just point this in one direction and fly towards one of those stars. They're all painted up. In fact, you cannot even go to the sun like you can in Elite Dangerous. Because I've done that in Elite Dangerous. I've flown towards a star and it would nearly destroy you. You can't do that in this. You can fly forever and you'll never reach it. And that's not what we were promised. We were promised that there wouldn't be any skyboxes, that there wouldn't be any painted on stuff. It's not the end of the world. In fact, why would you even use it if you didn't need to? Elite Dangerous uses skyboxes, it uses them very well, it's amazing. And honestly it doesn't break immersion for me. But that's not the point. The point was in this we were promised that we would have we could just fly off in one direction and eventually we get there. It doesn't work like that. And when you move between systems, it is a loading screen. It's no longer depending on how far you travel, it's a loading screen, no matter what the developer said. I'm actually heading towards the planet, I want to head towards the stations. So we'll go that way. So what we'll do, if you've not seen an Atlas interface, that's the Atlas stations I was on about before. They are dotted around the place. The Atlas path will lead you to them. Let's drop off whatever kind of space this is. But it's there, it's kind of like, it's what's on the front cover of the box, so if if you bought it a box or what's on all the artwork, basically. It's a big diamond in space with a red dot in it, and you can fly into those things. In fact, I'll fly into this one for you just to show you what's inside it. I've already been in this one, so it won't actually give me anything new. But here we go. But again, this is another complaint some people have. I don't mind this as much, because in Elite I kind of got bored of having to land a ship every time. A lot of people have complained that there is no sort of landing, it's all automated and done for you. I mean, for me honestly, I like landing the ship about 2 or 3 times, and then I get really bored of it. I just want autopilot to do it for me. So I don't mind that as much. What I do mind is on a planet that you can't fly really low down onto a planet. I mind that a lot. It kind of bounces you off. It doesn't let you actually pilot the ship. You couldn't actually crash a ship into a planet, and I think you should be able to. Not because I want to crash a ship into a planet, but just because you should be able to disable the autopilot and fly really low without it bouncing you around. So if you've never been in one of these before, this thing looks different each time I've been in it. One I've been in where it was just a total black silhouette. One where it was just the red sort of orb underneath that kept changing shape. This one looks like a giant robotic eye. You've got these things on the ground which are usually lit up, and if you cross over them, 9 times out of 10 you'll learn a word. And there's one actually there. It doesn't always do it though. Like that one didn't do it. So maybe I already know whatever word that was going to give me. But if you run around then, it'll give you the Kovacs words, the robotic race. When you walk over this, it gives you a pattern, which I already had again. And you come here, this gives you, has always given me warp fuel, edge lights, and then this is where, well, it's full anyway. Maybe I can, I don't know if it'll give me another one or not. Kovacs casing, get charm. We'll get rid of the get charm. I've got plenty of money, it's not a problem. I've got millions of them. I don't think it'll give me anything else, maybe it will. Alright, I've already done this, so it probably won't give me anything. Oh, it did. There you go. I've got 4 of them. Yeah, that'll give you multiple Atlas stones then. Learn something new every day. So I could just keep coming back and visiting this every so often. Right, fair enough. But I've definitely already been here and got an Atlas stone, so it's not like it's the first time. So a few days ago there was a graphical update. I mean, since then that's when the graphics cards have been playing up. But the game does look better. I don't know if Fraps is picking that up because I've had to turn it down a bit to record. But the game certainly looks better than it's crisp. Station is there. Again, literally, we're just gonna fly up to this. Oh, pirates. I'm not gonna stay and fight them. We're just gonna fly. If they're still there on the way out, I'll blast them. There we go. Pirates are pretty much not a threat anymore. This ship can pretty much deal with them. As I said before, the ship's got quite a lot of upgrades on it. Probably so, I've flashed it before, but all these are rocket upgrades. Some of them are beam upgrades. I don't really use the beams, so I might consider getting rid of them. So we'll go and sell some stuff anyway. Whoop. Yeah, because I don't like taking the stairs. That's really So yeah, if you go to the other side, that's where you can get in there with the Atlas Pass, and it will give you an extra slot for your suit. I think I've already done it on this station now. There we go. Let's move on. Terminal. I've already talked to you, I don't want to talk to you. So I'm just going to sell some stuff now that I don't need. Get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. We can get rid of that. I can always find more if I need them. I can make a lot of this stuff now as well, because I found a lot of weakness in the manufacturing. Keep the zinc. Keep plenty of ballast stones. Starship inventory. Copper, gold. Keep the black. Keep the price out. That actually. Can always collect more of that. Just many spaces anyway. Because what I need to do now is make some more warp fuel. I'll not do that on camera because it's a bit boring. Just going around and getting the warp fuel stuff. But what I do want to find is the Atlas passes for this place. If I can find a version 3 Atlas pass, it'll open up version 3 and 2 apparently. I guess I'm just going to keep following the path of Atlas and hope that I get the passes. So that's pretty much where I'm up to with No Man's Sky. We'll fly out of here now. Got a new world. Finished off the video. I'm still having fun playing this. I'm going to keep playing this. But I'm probably going to pull back a bit now and wait for some updates to come out. I'm pretty much happy with the ship I've got, even though it was a really cool one that you saw before. I might go back and get that. I might not. We shall see. I'll bet you got fuel as well. Go again. Hold space to enter trans 1. So yeah, I'm gonna keep playing this. I'm gonna keep looking around, see what I can discover. That's pretty much all I want to show you, really. We'll have a look at this new world. We'll see what that's like. See if there's any difference to the world I've just been on, or it's just it's a very similar world. Still hoping to find worlds that got lots of trees on. I found like sporadic trees or big dinosaur type things. I found a few big creatures, but they all tend to be small creatures. There's a couple of larger ones. And also a lot of them are friendly. I found a few hostile ones, but a lot of them are friendly creatures. Which isn't a problem as such, but I was just expecting a more range of dangerous creatures in the game. Larger, big ones that just kill you as soon as you look at you kind of thing. But there isn't anything like that so far that I've found. Maybe it's just the planets I've been on, because they are random, so who knows. So this is a new planet. Slightly different colours, but we've still got the same sort of appearance. Again, this is what I'm on about. I'm pushing down now, and the ship's not moving down. It's just stopping. If I do something crazy like go upside down and try and fly into the planet, it doesn't work. It pushes me up. But this isn't because I want to crash. I just want to take a lower view at things, have a look a bit lower down sometimes, or even slow down. That's another thing. Why wouldn't it be able to stop? These are spaceships. They should have VTOL. It's in the engines on the side of this ship. It should be able to just stop in mid-air and just VTOL itself, but it can't. So it's always pushing you forward. I get that in space, but we're not flying. You know about momentum and stuff, but we're not flying an aircraft. We're flying a spaceship. At the end of the day, it does fly like an aircraft. I should just be able to stop on a dime and just Do what I want. There we go. Can't do that. So let's land somewhere. What's that? Is that some resources? Probably gold. One of the green resources probably. Oh, there's a nice round monolith. We'll land next to that. One thing I don't mind is pressing E to land. That's fine. But what I would like is a bit more. Ouch again. Oh, high security from Sentinels. What I would like is a bit more control over exactly where I landed. Like some mark on the ground and say I want to land here. Because when you come to like a spaceport or something, it's sometimes taking me 2 or 3 times to actually land the ship there, which uses up plutonium, obviously, to keep having to launch a ship again. That's a bit annoying. I mean, again, I'm best friends with the Korean, I'm best friends with the Gek very quickly, and well, it helps you learn the languages and sometimes in conversations. I'd like a bit more for my reputation. I'd like the reputation spike to be a bit longer to me to do more stuff to get there. I don't know. It just seems very, very quick. Right, let's have a look at this. Tiny floating tetrahedrons. Until each time it's so close to it, there's time somewhere. Might as well touch. So closer there, touch the distance of 1 until the final surge. So there's Echoes Traveller, Kovacs Echoes, something technology. I have no idea. I'm going to let them in. Let's give me another technology ring. I should be surprised if they don't have. But there we go, I've got one companion unit.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
Only a +1, but it's something I didn't have. That's something at least. I've learned some Kovacs words. Oh, great.
Hostiles approaching. Sentinel drones activated.
I don't really worry too much about Sentinels, I usually just destroy them there. Because they're annoying little gits. Right, we'll get back to the ship. This world again just seems a lot like the last one, so we're just going to be moving along.
Hostiles approaching. Warning. Sentinel drones activated.
Where'd the other one drop? Can't see it. Oh, okay, Iron.
Warning. Sentinel combat unit deployed.
One shot from that. Yeah, hilarious. I mean, I don't know if the combat could be a bit more interesting, but that's not really a game break. Yeah, I'm not that bothered about that. It could be a bit more interesting. Because it's basically just you shoot them, they shoot you, whoever's got more bullets wins. There's no like taking cover, there's no. The reloads are really odd as well. When you reload your gun, you just sort of shoot. Yeah. I don't know, when you play other games, you kind of know instinctively when to reload and stuff. There we go. So yeah, that is No Man's Sky. I said I'm gonna keep moving following the path of Atlas, hopefully moving nearer to the core slowly, and hopefully there's some new stuff as you get closer in. I'm hoping there is, or at least by the time I get there, they'll have updated it with some new stuff. I don't mind the game. It's very relaxing to play in a way, because it's like playing Minecraft. You know, you can just mine for hours. fill up your slots, and then can't crash though, so I can fly like this for ages for one. Fill up your slots, go and sell stuff, buy some new upgrades, and so on. That is the game at the moment. Maybe it needs more missions, maybe it needs a bit more to do in it, maybe it needs more alien races, because there's only 3 main alien races. I was expecting more. Maybe there is more when you go to a different galaxy or something. Not sure. But we'll find out. I'm going to keep playing it to find out. But I'm not going to do another recording until there's an update where there's something worth showing you guys. So, rather than keep repeating myself and rabbiting on, I'm going to end this here. I just want to say thank you for watching if you've watched this. If you do want to see No Man's Sky, please put in the comments. If you've got any questions about it, ask in the comments. I'll be happy to answer. What I know anyway. My knowledge is not encyclopedic, but I can answer what I know. But thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. It helps out loads. You know that you want to see more videos. We've got some other types of videos coming up. Obviously, most stuff on my channel is to do with war games. So we're going to be doing the Tale of Two Gamers, which I did speak about in another video. Where basically me and Claire both get a starter box set, and then we build that on camera, and then we eventually play games with just the starter box sets. Then we're going to build up those armies, a bit like Tale of Four Gamers. There's only 2 of us, so it's going to be a Tale of Two Gamers with 2 of the Age of Sigmar starter boxes. That's going to be the first one anyway with Age of Sigmar. If people like that, we might go on and do 40k, we might even go on and do different gaming systems. But for now, I shall leave you here on this new planet, which I have yet to give a name to, and hopefully we shall see you again soon, guys. So you take care, bye for now.